your source for profit. Hear what you need to know to succeed in today's real estate market.
I think we all can agree at this point that evictions are proceeding. Don't listen to anyone who tells you otherwise. Don't be a dime store attorney and saying, hey, we don't have to do anything for the next, 3 or 4 months, because that's not true. That's not true, and you're going to be evicted. It's going to happen. It can't go on forever. And I also empathize a lot with, landlords and, being able to understand that what are they supposed to do? The banks aren't saying just don't worry about it. It's a really, really bad situation. So we're looking at tens, if not hundreds of thousands of people being tossed out forcibly or having to leave voluntarily before the sheriff gets there. So where's the opportunity? I mean, we're all in real estate to make money. We have to have some empathy, but we're here to make money. You have to be able to, put the hat on, bring out the other hat, Mr. Investor, Mr. Developer, and see what you can do. But right now, there is so much opportunity. And so let me tell you what we're doing. Obviously, there are going to be some good people who are stuck in bad situations. There are going to be a lot of good people stuck in bad situations. If you owe $1,000 a month and haven't been able to pay for 6 months, there is no way you're going to come up with $6,000 or $7,000 to stay in a place. But you might have 2 or 3. You might have $1,500. You might have $2,000 and say, hey, listen, I need to find some place that I can move into. Those are the people that are going to give you the opportunity. If you're looking at rental property, which you should be, because you just found out there are going to be hundreds of thousands of people across the state of Florida who need some place to live. See, this entire show today was to give you your lead list. If you knew and you were selling, cell phones or widgets, and you knew that there were potentially 800,000 customers who need what you're going to be selling, would that be hard to make a ton of money? Of course not. Of course not. If you could find those people that want to buy the widget, who need the widget, must have the widget, could you make some money? Well, right now in every county in the state of Florida, just about every county, there is going to be a lead list, a huge lead list of people who need some place to live. You have their names, you have their addresses, and in some cases you have their phone numbers. Home run. If you rent some property, if you own a duplex or quad, or even some single family houses, you're going to be able to talk to some people who need some place to live. Just think about that. We're always talking about, where do I find motivated buyers? Where do I find motivated sellers? Where do I find renters? Now you got the cream of the crop. There are a ton of good people out there in a bad situation. They got stuck behind this corona. So forget the credit reports. Forget all that. Talk to John and Sally. Hey guys, what do you do? Well, we used to own a restaurant. We were doing fantastic. This thing has destroyed us. Okay, so what are you going to do to get out of this? Well, we're looking to, I'm a chef, and I'm going to go look at a restaurant once they open up, and I'm going to get back into doing this, and I'm going to get paid. And you see where I'm going with this? You're going to find some people who are good people who need a leg up, need a hand. Hey, John, so what do you get paid when you're working? Oh, I get paid, $1,500, $1,700 a week. Boom, that sounds great. What do you have saved up? I know because I see the court filing that you're, 4 or 5 months behind. What do you have available now? Well, I've got $2,500 I can pay. Great. I got some place for you to live. Do you think they're going to be good tenants? Do you think other people out there are slamming the door in their face? You think there's other people out there looking at their credit reports and going, oh my God, there's nothing I can do for you. Yeah, it looks like you haven't made a payment in like 6 or 7 months. It looks like you got your car repossessed. Can't help you. But man, it was the virus. If you look before the last 7 months, you're going to see I was crushing it. I was paying. I had 2 cars. We went on vacation. And now all of a sudden, we're having to start from zero, but we're ready to work. We're ready to go back to work. And my wife and I are both going to be working. We're going to have 2 incomes. That's a tenant you want. And when you get that kind of tenant, that tenant's going to be grateful that you helped them. They're probably going to take care of the house. You can say, hey, listen, I'm going to cut your rent, but you're going to mow the lawn. You're going to take care of the pool. You're going to do all the things to sweat equity to get yourselves back. Get yourselves back in the game. And you're going to find, you're going to get, I'm telling you, this is a gold mine for people, especially for landlords who know what they're doing. And I haven't even got into the whole Section 8 thing. I'll talk about that on Monday. But evictions, when you've got this many people, like I said, you have basically a city, an entire city, 800,000 plus renters, 2 million people in these homes that are going to have to shift. That population that has to go someplace. It's not an if. They have to go someplace. They're not going to put millions of people out on the street. And you as the landlord, the new landlord, you're in this to make a ton of money. Because on the other side of the coin, you need to get out there and start buying some houses, because people from New York and Washington and everywhere else are coming down here and they're buying these houses sight unseen. But they're not working. They're not buying as much in the lower end market. When I say lower end, I'm not talking about hood, and I'm not talking about war zone. I'm talking about, 2 to 240, 2 to 250, 2 to 275. Something that someone knows they have to downsize because they can't afford where they used to live, but they still want a decent place. They want to be able to put his wife and kids to bed knowing no one's climbing through the window. There's a lot of places like that. But those aren't moving as quickly. So that gives you an opportunity right now to get out there and put some offers out. I'm putting out 5 offers a day on properties that are basically in moving condition in tier 2 neighborhoods. No realtor ever will use that term, but we can use it. Tier 2 neighborhoods that people who are in the process of eviction can downsize to. And make it even stronger. If you give these people 6-month leases, renewable 6-month leases, because they want to get in, get someplace for their family, get back to work, and then they're going to go back up the ladder. You're going to be able to make a ton of money, and you're going to help people. Like I said earlier, we're always called bottom feeders. But in this instance, we have our pick of the litter. We know where the properties are, and we can help some people. I don't know about you guys, but that to me sounds like a win-win situation. That to me sounds like something that we could really embrace. And with all these people just slated to get destroyed as these evictions are expected to skyrocket. When I see those kind of terms, when I see skyrocket, and this was from yesterday, that tells me they need us. That tells me they need people like us who do what we do. Because there's nobody else. Understand that there's nobody else out there. There's no agency, no government, nothing. These people need some direction and help. And if you're going to do that, and you're going to offer these people that direction and help, and you can make some money, that is a complete win-win home run any way you slice it. And you have so much volume, you never run out. So like I said, I know right now, and you should know right now, where every lead you need is. You can go to the Broward County online courthouse. You can see every single person who's in the eviction. You can see every single person who's under list pendants. You can see what they owe. This isn't going away. This is a huge opportunity. But you've got to change your mindset. A lot of us like to be sharks. A lot of us like to get in there and hammer and just get the best possible deal we can. I'm just asking you to take your foot off the gas just a little bit. Instead of a home run, hit a triple. Instead of a triple, maybe a double. You're still going to make money, but now the volume is so high, you can actually make a ton of money. I'm looking to do probably 10 to 15 deals a month. And those deals couldn't be buying lease options on property, making sure that my lease option on a property allows me to put somebody in there enough where I've got, positive cash flow. Doing my due diligence, I can understand where that goes. Can you imagine going from 0 properties under your belt to 20, 30 a month? So what if you're making, $1,000, $1,500 positive cash flow for property after taxes, insurance, everything, maintenance, and you've got 20 or 30 of these properties that you're just sitting on? Like I said, and that doesn't even count Section 8. You'll have the best tenant. So I'm going to download these eviction rolls and list pendances and auction rolls and begin just contacting these people left and right and asking them if they have some place to live, getting engaged with them, finding out about their situations, what happened, where are they right now. I mean, that article I had up, let me see if I can go back to it, or is it gone? I deleted it. But the article I had up and had the guy's name in it. Said, hey, it's John Smith. He was paying $1,200. It even said how much his job was paying him now. He got reduced down to like $750 a week. All right, so I know what he can afford. I can find a duplex and rent out half, and put him in there at $750 a month. You think he's going to be happy? He doesn't have to come up with $6,000 or $7,000 or $8,000 in back rent. You see how this could work for you and your benefit? You're going to make a ton of money, and you're going to have some really, really happy tenants. So I hope you guys learned something from this today. I hope you have a fantastic weekend. And let me know if you have any questions, and I'll talk to you guys.
Your source for profit. Hear what you need to know to succeed in today's real estate market.
Hey, thanks for checking out this clip of the Barry Cunningham Show. Every weekday, Monday through Friday, I talk about real estate and the trends and news that affect real estate and making money in real estate. So if you want to see us live, just go ahead and click the subscribe button below, or just click the link below, which is going to be a link to the archives of all of our live shows. And then we'll go ahead and cut these up and get them out there so you can see the clips of the various shows. But in any event, I'm glad you're watching. Please continue to watch and have a great day. Get out there and make some money. And we'll see you on the next episode.